How much it costs to go to space. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Sending up a satellite. Using its 230-foot tall Falcon 9, SpaceX charges $62 million to send into orbit commercial satellites weighing up to 50,000 pounds. The closest American competitor is the United Launch Alliance Atlas V, which starts at $73 million for 41,000 pound payload. Those are just starting prices. Government agencies typically pay more for a long list of extra services. The Air Force, for example, is paying SpaceX $96.5 million to launch a GPS satellite into 2019.
5 million pounds of thrust is really crazy amount of power.
More than twice as much payload as any other rocket in the world. It can launch things direct to Pluto. No stop needed.
Flying to the International Space Station. Since NASA mothballed its space shuttles in 2011, NASA has relied on the Russian Soyuz spacecraft to get astronauts to the ISS. Russia has been steadily raising the price of Soyuz seats, reaching $82 million each in 2015. The agency last purchased Soyuz seats for $75 million apiece in 2017. NASA hopes to end its reliance on Russia in 2019 when SpaceX Crew Dragon and Boeing Starliner capsules begin taxi flights to the ISS. Seats on those spacecraft are expected to cost about $58 million.
It's located just outside the Earth's atmosphere. This is called low Earth orbit. It's not very high up, considering that some satellites orbit way out here.
How much would I have to pay for a flight into space? Depending on where you're going, a ticket could set you back anywhere from $250,000 to tens of millions of dollars. If you're looking simply to cross the 62-mile-high Kármán line that marks the boundary between the upper atmosphere and outer space, Virgin Galactic says it will take you there for $250,000. The company says about 650 people already have tickets for the suborbital flights to be made aboard a winged vehicle called Spaceship Two. A date for customer flights have yet to be announced. VSS Unity gliding home after activating the Feather re-entry system for the first time. A ride in Virgin's Galactic Spaceship Two costs riders about $250,000. Virgin Galactic Jeff Bezos' rocket company, Blue Origin, plans something similar, sending space tourists on brief suborbital flights into the New Shepard rocket system. The company has yet to set ticket prices or say when paid flights might begin. Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin passengers will join the few within a dozen private citizens who have funded their own trips into space. From 2001 to 2009, the Vienna, Virginia-based firm Space Adventures worked with Russia's space agency to send 8 people to the ISS on flights lasting 10 or more days. The world's first private astronaut, a wealthy American engineer named Dennis Tito, reportedly paid $20 million to spend 8 days in space in 2001. More recently, Guy Liberté, the co-founder of Cirque du Soleil, shelled out $35 million for an ISS trip in 2009. Space Adventures still advertised Soyuz flights and plans to start booking trips to the ISS aboard Boeing's Starliner. In September 2018, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk announced that Japanese billionaire Yusaku Mawasa would ride the company's yet-to-be-built Big Falcon rocket on a trip around the moon. Neither Musk nor Mawasa, who said he would take along 7 artists, would discuss the mission's cost. What about other rockets? Small satellites may qualify for a free ride to space through NASA's Educational Launch of Nanosatellites program, which helps universities and research groups fly standardized satellites, called CubeSats, aboard rockets as secondary payloads. If your satellite can't hitch a free ride, you can book a NASA-sounding rocket to the edge of the space for as little as $1 million. For orbital flights of payloads weighing less than 500 pounds, Los Angeles-based Rocket Lab offers launches of its Electron rocket from New Zealand for about $5 million. From there, the price goes up steeply. Northrop Grumman's Pegasus rocket, which is air-launched from the belly of a jumbo jet, can place 1,000 pounds in orbit for about $40 million. Stratolaunch, a new venture bankrolled by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, plans to launch Pegasus rockets from its own colossal airplane before offering an expanded line of rockets capable of carrying up to 13,000 pounds. The company has yet to disclose prices. NASA is developing its Space Launch System, which will carry astronauts to the Moon and Mars. The rocket's per launch cost has not been disclosed, but the agency now spends at least $2 billion per year on the project. The maiden flight isn't expected until 2020. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss any amazing video from us.